Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Caitlin, and today we're going to be talking about all things Laura Lee Los Angeles. I own literally everything except for her eyeliners. I do not have those. So if you guys do have those, let us know in the comments down below what you think of them. Also, excuse my voice. I have been having the worst week ever and I had a cold, so I still sound weird. I'm sorry. But we're just going to dive in and talk about everything that she sells, what I think of it, all of that fun stuff. I am, of course, wearing the products on my face today. She has a few different product SKUs, so we'll go ahead and just dive right in. We're going to start with highlighters. So she has two highlighting palettes. They are the same formula, just different shade ranges. She has glazed for lighter skin and bronzed for deeper skin. Glazed, of course, is my preferred one because we got light skin. So it looks like this. There's a very nice sized mirror in there, and then you do get 4 shades. I like these highlights. I am wearing a combination of diamonds mostly and then a touch of Glow Gal on my face today. I think they're really pretty, and I think they photograph really well. The only thing I don't like about them is the color story, which I know I am very fair, so that's to be expected, I guess. But I can only use 2 of these. I can kind of use the pink shade here is called Rosé All Day. Sometimes I use that as like a blush topper, but it's too deep for me for a highlight, and Cinnamon Sugar is way too deep for me for a highlight. So I don't love that. I also feel like they do kind of wear off like throughout the day. I do have to reapply sometimes, and that's fine, I guess, but they just kind of wear off weirdly. Like they leave that little bit of glitter behind. So if that's something that bothers you, probably wouldn't love these, but I think they photograph super well. They're very bright, they're very pretty. So I do like those. I just wish that maybe I wish that she would have done like 3 palettes and kept the lighter one more fair and did like 2 colors that would fit my skin tone, and then did like a medium palette and included those last 2 shades with 2 more, and then kept the bronzed palette, the deep palette. And this again is identical. The colors are very deep. Honestly, it doesn't really make sense that I purchased this, but you guys know my obsession with YouTuber makeup, and these do make beautiful eyeshadows too, and I have actually worn them as eyeshadows. This yellow shade, which is similar to like Fenty Trophy Wife. I've never actually swatched them next to each other, but the color idea is similar. This is Yacht Club, Rose Goals, Gold Rush, and On the Glow. Very beautiful, gonna look gorgeous on deeper skin tones. They just don't really make sense for me, but you know, I'm the one who purchased it, so that's fine. I just don't really use this too often, but still good highlighters. I do like them. They're not my favorite highlighter in the world, obviously, but they're good. Her other highlighter formula is a loose highlighter, and she does have 3 of those. We have the shades Warm and Toasty, Sweet and Saucy, and Sugar and Spice, and I will of course swatch all 3 of these for you. These I do not like, if I'm being honest. There we go. Which, I mean, I don't love loose highlighters to begin with, so I guess that's kind of something I should have assumed I didn't like, but I just don't, I don't know. They look super pretty when you swatch them, but on the face, they just kind of look chunky and very glittery, like very heavy on the glitter. I don't love that. This is Sugar and Spice. Again, beautiful, beautiful when you swatch it, but on the face, I don't love it. This one is Sweet and Saucy. This is more of the pink shade. Ooh, see, it's so pretty when you swatch, but it just don't. And it's so weird too, because like when you look at it, I mean, there's definitely glitter in there, but not to the point where you would think that it's gonna be so much heavy on the glitter. Warm and Toasty. I think this is my favorite of the 3, color-wise. Ooh. I always do that too. I waste so much of it. But I guess that's fine because I'm not really gonna... Oh, no, that's not my favorite. This one's my favorite. They're really, really pretty when you swatch them, but I just don't like the way they look on the face. Which, again, It's personal preference. So if you like that glittery look or you like the chunkier highlights, go for it. You'll love these. I think the packaging is beautiful. I love the slight metallic rose gold letters and the like glittery case. I think those are beautiful. They're really pretty to like display. I like them stacked up kind of like that. I think that's pretty, but they're not something that I ever reach for, which is very sad. Okay, liquid lips. She has two formulas. She has a metallic formula, which I think there's only one of. Let me check. I do have all of these as well. Yeah, this is the only metallic. I don't like this one. This one's called Rose Icing. I don't like it just because I love the way they smell. I don't like metallic lips. If you like metallic lips, this formula is beautiful. If you don't, skip this one. Okay, to her actual lip formula, her actual one, like that one's fake. Her matte liquid lip formula, I adore. I'm wearing it today. I get compliments every single time I wear Laura Lee Los Angeles lipstick. That's a mouthful to say. There are 3, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 shades in the matte formula and then 1 in the metallic, so she has 9 total. I will swatch all of them for you. This one is called Pouty and Nice. The only complaint I have about these is the writing on there is so small and I'm blind, so it's hard to read. But I love the packaging. I love the way they smell. It smells like sweets, but like also fruity. I don't even know how to explain it, but that is that one there. So, so pretty. Love that one. These are just, I can't say enough nice things about these. They do dry matte, so you are gonna feel them on your lips. And I'd say once you hit like the 9 to 10 hour mark, you do kind of see your lines starting to form. But 8 to 10 hours for a liquid lip is great. This one's called Topless. The one thing I will say too is you do definitely like when you pull the wand out, I'll just show you on the next one, but there's that one there. When you pull the wand out, there's a lot of product. So I always try to wipe it off. This one is called Kissmas, which is the one I'm wearing on my lips today. But see, like when you pop that out, there's quite a bit of product. So I always just wipe a little bit off. Oh, so pretty. They're not streaky. They're not sticky. They are a little heavy, but one went on the floor. It's still going. They are a little heavy, but I don't mind that. I actually prefer that. This one's called Nakey Nakey. I love to wear this in the center of my lips when I have like a nude lip going on. Right there, just because it's so pretty. It's good on its own too, as long as you use like a lip liner, but it is pretty fair. So if you like the fair nude lip look, you'll love that. Cabana. This is the one I probably use the least. I don't know why, I just don't really reach for it. I think it's just because those like yellowy undertone shades aren't my most favorite on myself, but I still like this one and I still wear it. I usually wear it like mixed. This one is my most used and this is called Jaybird. This is my favorite. I actually had to refrain from wearing it today because, so pretty, because I didn't want to wear the same one I've been wearing every day. I use Jaybird and then I will put Nakey Nakey just in the center and blot it out, and it is gorgeous. I get compliments literally every time I wear that. Then we have Mai Tai, which is another beautiful, beautiful shade. It's a pinkier nude, really pretty. And then the last one is called Coral Pop, and it is a coral color. Oh, so pretty. I keep this in with my reds just because I think it leans more red, honestly. See, they layer so nicely. I do this with the ones I was just telling you about. They layer beautifully. I adore these. These are like top 5 favorite liquid lipstick formula, and I have a lot of liquid lipsticks, so that's saying something. I don't know that I would give it my #1 spot, but definitely top 5 for sure. Maybe top 3. We're gonna just stick with top 5. I don't know. I would have to like seriously sit down and think about that. I've done my like rating all my lipsticks. I have not done liquid lipsticks yet just because that would be a hard one. But moving on to eyeshadow, which is my favorite category. So she does have a few different palettes and a few different formulas. Let's start with this one here. This is her singles. What are words? This is a Z palette that she sells individually, and then there are all of these shades. So there's 2, 4, 5. There's 20 shades you can get, a mixture of mattes and metallics, and I think these are beautiful. Something I also appreciate is on the back of these. That is a terrible way to show you this. On the back of all of her single shadows, it has not only the brand, but the name. I cannot tell you how much I hate it when a brand does not label their products. Because if I pop something out of a Z palette, or if I pop something into a Z palette and I don't know what it is, I can't tell you guys. So I hate that. So love that she does that. Okay. So we're gonna swatch a couple. So pretty. And if you want to see like full in-depth videos about all the swatching and everything, just check out my channel because I've done videos on all of these products. So definitely look for that. But these are so beautiful. The thing about her eyeshadow formula is I love, love, love the metallic shades. I like the matte shades. They're very, very powdery. They kick back quite a bit. That's not something that bothers me, and if it's something that bothers you, do your eyes before you do your foundation and you'll be fine. Clean it up with a makeup wipe. You won't even know the difference, but I think these are beautiful. I love her metallic formula because it is like one of the very, very few formulas I've ever tried that I don't have to wet my brush for. Like I'm wearing her shadows on my lid right now. They're not wet. That is just the pigmentation from a dry shadow on a brush, not even using my finger. So that's why I love her metallics. They're gorgeous. They last all day. They're beautiful. The mattes are really nice too. They're just really, really powdery. So if that's something that bothers you, probably not gonna love that. Same thing with this palette. This is Cat's Pajama. Packaging is gorgeous. It's got a lot of florals on the inside, and then the outside is silver and sparkly. This was her original launch. Here are the shades. Oh, goodness, I'm so out of breath from being sick. This is a 10-pan palette, and I am wearing this on my lids today. I am wearing Bomb Diggity in the crease. This one called Cray Cray on the outer corner and the lower lash line. Redonkulous in the center of the lid, and Scatterbrain on the inner corner part. The one thing about this palette I wish it had is I wish there were 2 more shades in here. I wish there were a deeper brown shade. Oh, so pretty. And I wish there were a like shimmer or metallic brow bone color. And then this palette would be great. I love this palette still. It's really nice. I reached for it quite a bit. I actually brought it with me when I did my wedding makeup. I didn't wind up using it, but I did bring it as an option, so that tells you something. But I like this palette. I like it a lot. Her last eyeshadow palette is the Nudie Batootie, which is definitely the most popular item she has, for a very good reason. Again, you get a beautiful mirror, and here are the shades. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 14 shades in here. These metallics I think are different. At least I know Jaybird and Au Naturel, these 2 are different than her regular formula. Like Uncover is her regular formula. Jaybird and Au Naturel have to be used with with a finger, or they will not stick. These 2 here, which they kind of look similar, but I don't know, something about those 2. I cannot use them with a brush. They're very piecey. Once you get them on the eye, they're fine, but like picking it up with a brush, which you can even see in the pans, like they're very crumbly, very piecey, but gorgeous on the eyes. I love this shade too. That one's called Exposed. This brown here is called Nakey Nakey, and that's kind of what I wish was in the Cat's Pajamas palette, just because I need something a little bit deeper for that crease, which this is fine, but like on an everyday, that's fine. But when I want to go like that extra step, I don't want a sparkly black, I want a matte brown. So there's that. My hair is crazy today. I showered this morning and just let it air dry, and It's crazy. But I do really like this palette. I also brought this one with me for my wedding. And I did use it, but I used mostly the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I used that too. Okay, these three are eyeshadows, but they're called pressed pigment palettes. There are three. There's Party Animal, Boss Babe, and Sleigh Belle. Talk about Sleigh Belle first, because I don't like this one. This is from the Sleigh Belle collection. First of all, the color story of it, I was kind of like, I don't know, like I like all these colors individually, but in a palette, I'm kind of off put by them. And then as far as the formula goes, I don't feel like it's the same. Like they look really nice, but when you blend them out, they kind of don't blend the greatest, and they don't really mesh well together, I guess is what I want to say. Like it's hard to blend them together, which I don't experience with any of our other palettes. So I don't know if like I just got a bad one, or if the formula of this one is just not as good, unfortunately. But beautiful colors. I love Jolly. I do use that one quite a bit. Okay, the other two are quite possibly my favorite. Quite possibly. So Party Animal is this one, and this one is gorgeous. You do get mirrors in these too, by the way, mirrors. This is a neon palette. This is something, if you were afraid of color and you're like, I want to try it, this is a palette I recommend because it's small, there's a few colors in here, it gives you enough to try without being overwhelming, and they're so pretty. Like I love these. I did a Pride look last year for Pride Month, and I used this palette, and it was gorgeous, and I love the way it turned out. So very good. They do stain though, so be careful with that, but most pressed pigment neon shades do. Boss Babe is the last product for us to talk about, and quite honestly, I'm surprised this is not the #1 product that she sells, because this is gorgeous. It's travel size, it's small, it's cute, it's beautiful. I'm gonna swatch all 3 of these metallics because I love them so much. This one is On the Grind, gorgeous. The yellow is called Hustler, and this one is CEO. Tell me those are not beautiful, because you would be lying to me. They are stunning, and then you get a nice mix of matte brown shades. So pretty. Honestly, I'm not somebody who wears neutral colors a lot, as I'm sitting here with a neutral eye. But if I was like, dang, I need a neutral palette, that's the one I want to use. It's so good, so pretty, lasts all day. I cannot say enough good things about that. See that little rhyme there that we just did? That's everything, you guys. That's everything I own from Laura Lee Los Angeles, which is everything minus the eyeliners. So that's it. I kind of want to do more of these videos where I kind of just review like an entire brand. I don't own everything from like most brands. I am gonna do Lunar Beauty next, I think, because I have pretty much all of that. But I could do like one eyeshadow palette and then like just talk about the eyeshadow formula, stuff like that from every brand or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see that, what brand you want to see. Keep in mind, I'm gonna have to buy all of these things, so can we do like Elf or something instead of like Too Faced? But yeah, don't forget to like this video before you go. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.